We are so excited about tonight. This is going to be amazing. We just decided to do this kind of last minute for a couple of reasons. Primarily because I get asked a lot, hey, can we have one on the weekend or close to the weekend? And I was like, let's do it. It's a Friday night. We're home. Tina's like, I would love to hop on. So we're going to talk to you guys tonight about a couple of very, very, very cool things. Again, if you have people that you would love to hear this information, please invite them to watch this because we are so excited, and share this with your chats. We have so many good things to talk about right now. It's going to be amazing. So yes, please tell us where you're tuning in from. We're going to give it about 30 more seconds. 1 minute, maybe. And then we're going to jump right on in to all of the things. Did you guys have a great day today? It's Friday. I love Fridays. Even being a work from home person. I love Fridays. They're my favorite. All right. Let me see. Tina, do you want to find someone to help be co-host? All right. Oh my gosh, LaDonna got her first paycheck today.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I am co-hosting you, sister. I got you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Oh my word. Okay, guys, let's get started because we want to be respectful of everybody's time. It is Friday night. I know everybody's got stuff going on, but we wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of very cool things that we have happening here. The timing is incredible, which is why we wanted to go live and talk about this stuff. If you're brand new here and you don't have any idea about what's going on with what, let me introduce us. We are Trenant, and we're going to show you some slides on why what we have here is so unique and why what we have here is for every single person. If you're somebody who's already in the business or you're using the products, throw one in the comment. Because I'll tell you guys, like, what we have going on here is literally for every single person. We have a way to teach you not only how to make money in your first 30 days, like good money. Tina's going to break that down in a minute. But we have products that are changing people's lives, not a little bit, but a lot. And this is what gets us so excited about sharing, because I have never in my life seen products do what these are doing. These are altering people's futures in a way I've never, ever seen. And so as you guys are kind of watching this, if you have questions, if you'd love to get more information, first of all, please feel free to throw something in the comment or reach out to the person who invited you. But also know that we have a testimony group right now that is growing like wildfire. Every single day, hundreds of people are joining and we're getting thousands of testimonies. You guys, this is wild. I've still to this day, like I said, never seen supplements do what these are doing. I've never seen brand new people making money like this without having any kind of experience, without having a network, without having anybody to even really know who they're going to buy, or who they're going to sell to, or anything like that. These products are for everybody, and we're going to teach you how to do that. So we're going to jump right in here so that we can chat a little bit about who we are here. We're so excited to share. Let me open this up into a slideshow here. There we are. Give this a quick minute. Okay, perfect. So first of all, this is just a few pictures of us, of those of us on the team who got to try our brand new protein, clean protein, clear protein energy drink. I will tell you guys that I have never seen anything like this in the industry. Never seen anything that had this much protein in it that was this clean. We sold out in less than 2 hours, okay? But do not fear, it is coming back. If you're a person that loves protein, if you're a person that likes drinks on the go, get back together with whoever invited you to watch this and get on their VIP list. So the minute it comes back into stock, you can grab it. It will be coming back into stock. We're just not quite sure when, but I will tell you, I went through my list, I went through my collection of it in like 2 weeks, and I was so sad that I didn't buy more because we sold out so quick. But we are called Tranant, guys. This is actually, I loved this so much. So little tiny bit about me. I was a paramedic for 17 years before I got into this industry. I never sold a thing in my life. I had 400 Facebook friends. My social media was atrocious. It was embarrassing. I hate sharing my memories because it's like, it's just awful. So all that to say, I actually had a product experience and that changed my life. And I like to share that because I think everybody knows what that's like. We're all just having product experiences every single day. Whether it's a restaurant you love or you hate, you're probably going to talk about it. If it's a movie you love or you hate, you're probably going to talk about it, right? How many people have made a post about a restaurant they love or hate or a movie they have loved or hated, right? Most of us have probably done that at least once. So all the reason I'm telling you that is because that's what makes this so real for every single person. I'm a converted customer. I just tried a product. It changed my life and I started talking about it. And so then our name Tranant is actually the French word for change life quickly. And when I heard that, I loved it. That resonated with me because I think we all know we're only on this earth for a little bit. So being able to impact others is a huge part of really even just fulfilling what you feel inside, giving back, right? That's the goal. And so we are actually 11 years old, almost 12 years old. And our mission statement was also huge for me. Let me move this here because I can't see you guys. There we go. To impact 1 billion lives for good in our first 30 years. I loved that so much when I first heard that. Because again, I wanted to change lives. I knew that I was meant for something bigger, even though I didn't have a college degree and I didn't have a huge network of people. I just knew that I was meant for something more. We are so committed to impacting as many people as we possibly can with these products and also with this compensation plan. We're one of the fastest growing private companies in the United States. That says America. I know that we're even on global, what am I thinking of? Anyone else ever have that where your brain just like, nope. Global lists for being in massive growth. According to the Inc. 5000 and the Inc. 500, you can see the pictures of the flags right there on the bottom. That's where we currently are and where we are going to be expanding into. We are just on the cusp of within a matter of weeks of launching in Australia and New Zealand, which I'm super excited for. And we're also going to be opening up in Mexico in the near future. We actually have an event happening in Puerto Rico May 10th. So we are in global expansion right now, and that is the best time to join a business. These three gentlemen are the founders and COO of this company. They created it from scratch. In 2013, we actually started off in the wealth industry, which has served us really well because we are a debt-free company and we actually have products that for a lot of companies, they can't afford to create. They couldn't afford to formulate, and we can because we're real smart with money. And that was an important part for me too. I wanted to know I was safe in a company that was going to stay long-term. They were going to make those right financial decisions. In 2017, we added our wellness products. In 2018, we added in our whole flower hemp CBD. And then in 2020, we launched the Scientific Advisory Board, which I love because I don't know about you guys, but I am an ingredients nerd. I am a supplement junkie. I read the labels on everything. And so when I found out that we actually had our own Scientific Advisory Board with people that formulated our products specifically for us to be incredibly clean, almost all of our products are raw and whole plant. Now, we have 2 collagens, which obviously are not, but most of our products are that. And almost all of our products are proprietary just to us. And they're exclusive to Tranant only. So I really, really loved that. We're also very passionate about giving back. So Lift Where You Live is one of our initiatives that we're really passionate about. And again, that's to touch 1 billion lives in our first 30 years. And we're doing it a lot through that. We have a massive commitment to quality. Again, this was such a big deal to me because I'm crazy about what I put in and on my body. I've got kids. I'm making sure what they're taking is good for them. I research everything. And all of these are third party tested. We have hundreds of thousands of success stories. Everything is CGMP and independent lab tested. You're not going to get gluten, no GMO. It's all cruelty free. This is stuff that you can feel really confident consuming and sharing with others too. So we're going to highlight just a couple of these products. I'm not talking about every single one, but I want you to check out this slide on our core products. This was really what we started off with when we jumped into the wellness space, were these products. I will tell you, I'm using almost all of these every day. There's a couple that I don't every day, but I've used all these products. If you're using any of these products, put a 2 in the comment. Any of them on the daily. My life was completely altered when I added in both Optimize and Enrich. And so I quickly want to touch on those, especially the Enrich, because that was actually a pre and a probiotic with a digestive enzyme. And I wasn't that excited about it, to be honest. I had used one for years that I got from my chiropractor, and it just really never did anything for me. I was still constantly bloated after I ate. My husband always had acid reflux. Who struggled with the digestive problem? Right? 80% of Americans are. Whether you go to the bathroom too much or not enough, maybe you don't have a gallbladder. Maybe it's IBS or Crohn's or colitis. Maybe you have that acid reflux, or you get bloated after you're eating. That was my thing. I hated eating out, even though eating out is my favorite thing to do of all time. I hated it because I just blew up. I had a food baby no matter what I ate, and I was so frustrated. All that to say, I was a high skeptic when I added this into my diet. Added this into my daily routine. I was a very, very high skeptic, but I do believe a lot in gut health. And I was like, okay, well, let's just see if this actually works. And oh my word, it changed my entire life. I actually will not eat food if I have to eat it without Enrich. If you've never taken a quality pre and probiotic with a living enzyme, you are missing out. I will tell you, we all need living enzymes to properly process our foods. I didn't actually know that. But you get that from the living foods that you're eating, like fresh fruits and vegetables. Most of us are not eating enough of that, right? But the living enzymes are what your body needs to properly process your food. So when it doesn't have what it needs, that's where you end up with all the trouble. That's where you end up with the reflux, with the digestive problems, with the bloating, with the running to the bathroom, because your body's missing that tool. That's also why when you do a colon cleanse, you lose 10 pounds. Because your body was like, I don't know what to do with all this. So it just stays stuck in your guts, which is not pleasant for anybody, right? So this is going to regulate you like you would not believe. I'm telling you, if we all understand the gut-brain connection and how important that is, right? That's huge for your overall health. 98% of your immune system is born in your gut. Your serotonin and dopamine levels are born out of your gut. So having a healthy gut is crucial for your overall health, as well as weight loss, by the way. Optimize is another one that I added in that I wasn't expecting to have any kind of a result from, and it changed my life. I had, like I said, I was a medic for 17 years. My joints were that of like an 80-year-old lady's, frankly. They were all kind of falling apart. I made a ton of noise when I walked around like the Tin Man. And I knew that joint replacements were not far in my future, and I was dreading it because I was like, oh my God, at the time I was like barely 40 years old. I was like, this is not good. I don't want to have to go have surgeries for all this. Optimize changed my entire life. And I'm just one person, by the way. I'm just sharing my story. I will tell you, get in our testimony groups and you will see thousands of testimonies about all of these products and what they're doing. But Optimize changed my life. Where I was eating ibuprofen every single day just to try to function, this changed it. So did our Glow Collagen, and I'm going to highlight that one here in just a minute. So this is also our beauty. I love that a couple of these are in the beauty bundle because they're actually for so much more than that. We do have a skincare line, but the Nourish, the Glow, and the Renew have so many different uses and so many different benefits. The Glow, like I said, I added in that collagen. Here's what I'll tell you about this. First of all, if you've ever taken a collagen, say me in the comments, okay? I think most of us have probably had one. I used to buy like the powdered stuff from Costco. That was, I'm sure, garbage. I just knew I was supposed to take it, right? I don't even know where I read that. Somebody was like, well, you're supposed to be taking it. Okay. So I just added it into my coffee or whatever. I never noticed anything. The same things bothered me. I wasn't like reverse aging or anything like that. Like I don't know why I was taking it. Someone told me to. When I added in this collagen though, I had no expectation. First of all, our Glow is a type 1 clinical grade liquid collagen, okay? We actually purchased this blend from a burn unit that was using it to regrow human skin. Now, obviously, we have hydrolyzed it. We've added antioxidant blend. It's got biotin in it. Like it's an incredible, incredible supplement. And it tastes really good too. But it does so much more than your average that you're going to get somewhere. So it's good for hair, skin, and nails, but really where this shines is your guts and your joints. And that's what I noticed. My husband, he added this with the Enrich. These were the two products that we came in super excited about. He added that in, his gut started to repair. Like he stopped having the leaky gut. He stopped with the constant reflux. He stopped running to the bathroom. For me, I also had huge gut results, but also my joints stopped hurting. I stopped making all this noise when I'm walking around and trying to go up and down the stairs. It stopped me from needing to eat ibuprofen every single day. I tell you, I won't miss a day of my Glow. I will not miss a day. I also had no idea that it's good for cellulite and it's good for scarring and it's good for all of these other things that you wouldn't even know. So much of your body needs collagen. It needs it. It's created with it. And after the age of 19, you stop making it and you start going backwards. So by the time you're in your 40s, you are very deficient in collagen. And so I would 10 out of 10 recommend trying that one out. The Renew, I'll briefly touch on that because I love it. Again, I wasn't excited about it. I was like, that's nice. It's a little vitamin E supplement. This is such a powerhouse. They wrote a book about it. It's called The Truth About Vitamin E. This is not like any other vitamin E supplement I've personally ever seen, primarily just because of the ingredients, because this one's created with tocotrienols. Go ahead and look that up. It is wild what's in this supplement and what it does for you. So not only is it going to help you with, the beauty aspect of your life, it's going to help with your hormones. It's going to help. And that was really where I noticed it first. It was like suddenly I started to regulate some of my hormones. I wasn't having some of the issues I had been having before. Once I added in the vitamin E, the Renew, it's anti-tumor. It's amazing for your immune health, for your focus, for your eye health. Like it's incredible. I won't miss a day of my Renew. So if you wanna find out why this is amazing, look it up on Amazon. The Truth About Vitamin E. It's incredible. This is our stamina bundle. I won't highlight all of these, but I will talk about the Zest and the Mojo. If you're addicted to Mojo, and I say that lovingly and kind of funny, put me in the comments. Like seriously, I will not miss a morning of Mojo. Actually, state what you've noticed if you're using Mojo. What have you noticed? What has shifted in your life since you started on Mojo? For me, because here's the cool thing, Mojo and Zest are the same, except Mojo is the hot flavor. So that's hot chocolate and coffee. The Zest is a lemonade flavor where you can get roasted peach lemonade and also strawberry watermelon. But they are both brain nootropics. That's another cool thing that you should look up. They're brain nootropics that also curb cravings, burn fat, drastically increase your cognition, and boost your serotonin, which I really loved. So that was really exciting. Once I added this in, I can tell a massive difference where I used to just drink normal coffee and then about 3 o'clock, I'm having that crash, right? We're all probably experiencing that if you're a coffee drinker. I no longer have to do that. I have 1 cup in the morning and my brain is turned on all day. I literally won't miss a day. I travel with it. I won't miss a day. So both of those, I 10 out of 10 recommend, especially if you're looking to increase your cognition, but also if you're on a weight loss journey. Because not only is that going to help with your serotonin, but it's definitely going to help with curbing those cravings and burning fat as well. Now we're going to quick dive into our daily health system. This is like our newest flagship. We love this product. Everybody loves this product. It's incredible. This is, like I said, an award-winning. We won the Gold Stevie Award just last year, which means, and I had no idea, I had to do my research too. That's the award they give to a product that is won the top of the category, essentially. So when it comes to natural GLP-1s, which is what this is a plant-based GLP-1 supplement. We won the top award for effectiveness, for cost. They started seeing the results, and we won the award for it, which is incredible. So I absolutely love that we have this, because it's not just for weight loss. First of all, did you guys know that your body naturally makes GLP-1? I had no idea. I had no clue that that was a thing we made. Well, as you age, you make less and less of it, which is why you start to have that midsection fat, your metabolism slows down, your hormones get all jacked up as you're aging, right? All of the really fun things about aging. All of that is a big part to do with losing your GLP-1. Now, the shots, the popular weight loss shots, are a synthetic version. So it's forcing your body into something that your body's not naturally doing on its own. This is going to boost that GLP-1 naturally, which is what I really loved. And it wasn't just about weight loss. It was also about metabolic health. And we're going to show you a couple things about that right here. So this is my beautiful friend, Kathy. She's one of our diamond leaders here. She lost a ton of weight on this. She was already skinny. She was already working out. This girl works out like twice a day. No joke. She's one of the most fit people I've ever met in my life. And she still had health problems. She was still struggling with her blood pressure. She was still struggling with her cholesterol. And she was still struggling with losing some belly fat. And she was like, well, this must just be like perimenopause. She added this in, and it changed everything. And like I said, we have hundreds of thousands of testimonies on this now. You don't have to take our word for it. You can literally just get in our group. Whoever invited you to watch this, get in the group and see for yourself. But it's a two-part system. You're going to take the Transform, which is a revolutionary product that doesn't exist anywhere else in the market but with us. That is a plant-based enzyme that takes the sugar and carbs you consume and turns them into fiber. That's wild. And then the Activate is going to turn that GLP-1 back on. So when you're no longer using your sugar and carbs for fuel, your body starts to burn fat. I'm here for that. Yes, please. Also, when it's not burning that for fuel, it stops craving that. So that's going to help with curbing the cravings. But when you turn your GLP-1 on, I'm just telling you right now, it's not only going to target and burn belly fat, but it's going to help quiet the food noise. That was huge for me. Quieting the food noise, stopping the snacking. Who's a midnight snacker? Maybe not midnight. Who watches TV at night and likes to have a bag of chips? Or some popcorn? Or some M&Ms? Right? That's how we are. And so this stopped that, where I don't have to fight with myself to not eat bad things. I'm just not wanting it. I just can say no, and I feel amazing about that. It's going to help with your mood and your sleep and your skin. You have no idea how good you can feel until you start repairing your body from the inside out, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Here's some before and afters, guys. I personally am down 30 pounds and 17 inches just in my waist. These people are experiencing results on this product that are so mind-blowing. I can't even stand it. It's unbelievable. Every single day, somebody else gets in our testimony group and shares a testimony that I'm shook by. It's unreal. We also just launched a few brand new products that we're going to touch on quick before we move into the next section. We just launched these at convention a few weeks ago. We have our clear protein shake. Clean protein, clear protein is hot right now. Everybody's hearing about it. What makes this different? This is literally 20 grams of clear whey protein, which is going to help with your muscle strength, but it's also so delicious. It is so clean. You're not going to get that chalky, disgusting aftertaste that you normally get with a protein shake, which is why I don't drink protein shakes, because I think they're so gross. This is delicious. It is so smooth that when I like go to mix it in, it's almost like the consistency of cornstarch. Like it's just like silk, and it just immediately dissolves into your water. It's 100% clean for you to use. You don't have to worry about ingredients or being over processed. My kids take this. My husband loves it. You can get it without the clean energy or with, but they do have green tea energy caffeine in one version, which I really love. And also creatine, we launched this too. Now, I think most people know you can get creatine like anywhere. right? It's cheap to make. You can buy it at GNC or Walmart or wherever. Why is this different? Well, again, this is incredibly clean. A lot of times when you're buying a creatine from a store, it's not clean, or it's been hyper processed where it's not good for your body and it's going to cause digestive problems and long-term issues. This is a very clean, clear creatine that we have created that also has alpha GPC and sage extract in it. That's huge for your cognition. So if you're my age or older and you're hitting that stage of life where I walk into the room and I was like, why am I in here? What did I come in here for? Anybody else do that? I do it all the time on the phone too, where I'll be like, why did I call you? I was going to tell you something and I can't remember what I was going to tell you. It happens to me constantly. I started adding this in because I also had no idea creatine is a building block in our bodies. And if you're a female, you especially need it. If you're a female over the age of 35, you extra need it. I had no idea. I don't work out. I don't lift weights. So I was like, why would I take a creatine? I had no idea that this is a foundational building block in your body and you need it. I love adding this in and seeing my brain turn on even more, where I'm not doing that, where I'm walking into the room like, what am I doing in here? I have no idea. Like, I hate that. And that has stopped since I added this in, which I love. This is just a little bit more about it. The fact that we added in that sage and the alpha GPC, feel free to screenshot this. But I just really loved that we added the extra neurotropics to really just work with your brain naturally. This is kind of our newest, hottest product. This is another one that we launched, guys. We sold out of this like very quickly. But you can still get it. If you order it, you can still order it and get at the top of the list for when it comes back in stock. I will tell you right now, you don't want to be the guy at the bottom of that list, okay? Because we're all obsessed with this. Anybody over the age of 35, I didn't know this, needs this supplement. It is created with a collection of herbs. They're actually Korean herbs, specifically designed to assist your body with the progesterone, the estrogen, the testosterone, all of the things that your body needs. It's fueling your body, supporting where needed. It's going to help with all of the perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause symptoms, which, fun fact, you're never actually out of menopause. I thought that was offensive. I was like, are you kidding me? We never get out of it. You might not experience the same symptoms when you're through it, but your body needs support basically until you die. And so what I loved is that this has the Estro G100, which is, like I said, these beautiful herbs that are so clean, so good for your body to support where is needed. And it's also got ashwagandha. I'm a huge fan of ashwagandha. This is such a delicious additive where you're going to get the adaptogen part of that that's going to fuel what your body needs. So how I might take it, or how I take it, might fill a need I have that will be different than Louise or Colleen or Tina. Anybody else is going to get a different result where their body needs it. I love adaptogens for that reason. And so if you're 35 or older, you're going to need this. I'm just telling you right now, if you guys are on this at all, share in the comments what you've experienced. For me personally, I stopped having the night sweats, which was really starting to drive me bonkers. And I stopped with the waking up between 1 and 3 a.m. I literally, like I said, I had no idea some of the symptoms I was experiencing that were perimenopause. I had no idea. Like the itchy inner ear. What is that? That's one of them. Or smelling things that aren't there, like smoke, or somebody else said some other random thing that she smelled that wasn't even real. It's crazy. 103 different symptoms. You probably have one if you're a chick over the age of 35. So this is something to support your body. So if you have family, moms, grandmas that went through it, they had to go through it. You don't have to. And I just love that we have this so much. So this is our last little bit, and then I'm going to turn it over to Tina so she can talk to you guys a little bit more about how what we have can literally alter your future financially. But this is just a few of our before and afters from these products. These people in these pictures are taking a variety of our products, but you can see when you're using raw whole plant supplements, your body wants it. It fills that need for where your body was lacking the supplementation, where your body had a need and it needed something specific. Raw whole plants are going to do it for you. You're going to get high quality supplements that are going to fulfill what you're looking for, no matter whether it's weight loss or blood pressure or sleep or anxiety or skin, doesn't matter. We have something for you. So this is our testimony group. Get back with whoever invited you to watch this so you can join the group and see for yourself. We're having so much fun in there. It's like my favorite place to hang out. We have meal plans, tips, workout stuff, all kinds of cool things. We're doing a giveaway right now for creatine, the creatine I just talked about. So if you want to win that for free, get in our group. It's going to be amazing. So now I'm going to turn it over to my stunning co-host, Tina Joy Carroll, who is one of our Red Diamond leaders, one of the most powerful women I've ever met in my life. I'll let her tell her story, but she is one of the top leaders here at Ternat, fastest growing teams, really running frontward in everything this company is doing. And I can't wait for her to share with you guys exactly what it is that we have our hands on when it comes to the money. So Tina, take it away.
I am so excited to chat with you guys this evening. If I sound a little nasally, it's because all of the pollen in America is in Gallatin, Tennessee, and allergies are super fun. And so that is why I sound the way I do, but nothing gets me more excited than talking about this opportunity, because I was someone who not only was a hater of this industry, I was in fact kind of rude about it. And I'll never forget my friend Jolie, she kept asking me to take a look, kind of like you are right now. And I was like, not only am I not going to do it, I think it's a little weird that you are. It's kind of embarrassing. And I told her she should quit. That is how much of a hater I was. And why am I telling you that? Because I want you to know it's very normal to feel of like that when you don't know what you don't know. But all I watched over the next several months as I watched her was they had what it was that I wanted. And I'm not talking about the fancy bags or the houses or the cars. They were spending their days how they wanted to with their kids and with their grandchildren. And I knew grandchildren were a real possibility for me soon. And all I desperately wanted was more time with them. And so suddenly they didn't seem so crazy. I actually seemed pretty crazy for not taking a look. So I decided to take a look, and it's completely changed my life. I've since had 5 grandchildren. I get to spend my days with them whenever I want to. I get to spoil them with memories. And this opportunity has provided that. Not only that, but 2 of my grandchildren go to Christian private school, and I'm able to pay for that for them so they get the absolute best education. So let's jump in and talk about this opportunity and how you can own your own online franchise. Guys, that is literally what we have. We have a multi-billion-dollar distribution network through online franchise. We like to call it the modern day franchise. You're going to partner with a proven brand. Guys, we've been around for almost 13 years. You just heard about the incredible products that we have, and we continue to bring out cutting edge products as we go. All of them are tested and they're trusted. You get a duplicatable system, just like Dunkin', like Dunkin' followers, proven path. Like they move with a proven path. We have that proven path. Sarah, how many people would you say that we have helped earn over $1,000 in their first 30 days?
Oh my word. Honestly, thousands at this point. In less than 3 years, I would say thousands of people we have.
I mean, truly, it's absolutely phenomenal what we're able to do with these systems. And this is proof that the systems are working. And then you get to earn from the products that you sell. Sarah already said, if you tell somebody where you got your coffee or your pair of jeans or whatever it might be, they go get it. You don't get a commission. You're just genuinely sharing things that you fall in love with, and you end up earning a commission. And then you get to build a team. And that is my favorite part, which is why they have me talking about this portion tonight, because nothing brings me more joy than taking someone and brand new and helping them become this version of themselves that they didn't even know existed, and earning more money than they ever thought they could in their lifetime. Go ahead. And so how do you do it? One of the tools is we have a really incredible app. And in this app, everything that you could need to send a potential is going to be in it. That is yours when you partner with us. And what's even cooler is that all of it is attached to your website, your very own customized website that you get when you partner with us. And then here is really how it's going to work. You're going to utilize our proven systems with social media content. One of the things you get when you partner with this organization is you get your first 30 days of social media posts done for you. And then we have a social media content creator that we pay to create 21 pieces of content each week that are professionally done that you get to use. So that when you join, you don't have to become a content creator. That content is already done. And then you're going to share the high impact products, and then you simply earn commissions weekly for doing that. It's so simple how we get paid on products here. For every single product you sell, you're going to make $7 or you're going to make $10. And it's just that simple. I love how they kept this so simple. And then we have some pretty incredible launch bonuses. So every time someone partners with you in business, you are going to earn anywhere from $25 up to $200 in launch bonuses. Now, this one gets me really, really excited. Since I can remember, I always wanted a Jeep, but I had 3 children, so a Jeep wasn't practical. And then we started having all these grandchildren, and Jeep just didn't seem like a practical thing. So I never went out and got that Jeep until we came here. And then I find out they will pay you actually to drive a Jeep. And so my husband said, why don't you go ahead and get you a Jeep, and then we'll have a vehicle that you can take the grandkids around in, and then you can have your daily driver, your Jeep. And I was like, sold, say no more, friends. How incredibly cool is it that you can drive a Jeep and they will give you a stipend to do so? We actually have a website. You can get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this. They can send you our Jeep website, and you can just scroll through and see all of the people who have earned Jeeps inside of this organization. It's literally going to blow your mind. If you have your Jeep and you're on right now, let us know what color, what make, what model, what do you have? Then we have a way for you to earn an additional $500 bonus in your first 30 days of working with us. Now, what's even cooler about this $500 bonus is that is in addition to the launch bonuses that you'll earn, the customer commissions that you'll earn, the base pay at this rank that you'll earn, and the Jeep stipend that you will earn. You can literally earn upwards of $1,400 and $1,500 in your first 30 days simply by getting to the very first rank in our company, which is called Jade. It's actually only 1,300 in volume. You can make more money than there is volume at that rank. It's just truly mind-blowing. Then we have something for all of our existing associates. Month after month after month, we have this bonus called the Accelerator Bonus. It's a $500 bonus that you can go out and earn every single month. Now, just like I said earlier, here's the game plan, right? We're going to teach you how you can get 3 of those launch bonuses for $300, how you can get customer commissions from anywhere from $150 to $200. You can get that Run to Jade bonus that is $500, that Jade team bonus, which is $250, and that Jeep bonus, which is $350. We have it all mapped out for you just to run out and do. And remember when I said base pay? So you see this little section here that has the red rectangle around it that says monthly bonus. This is what you make at each of these ranks. There is no emotional gymnastics at the end of the month wondering how much money you're going to make and what counts from what line and what percentage and how many levels deep before it cuts off. None of that is going to happen to you inside of this compensation plan. Inside of this compensation plan, you know exactly what you are going to make when you hit that rank. And just if you're in the industry already and you have a team, what is your group volume? This GV stands for the volume for that particular rank that is required. And then over here is how much you will make just in your team bonus each month. That doesn't include your Jeep stipend, your customer commissions, launch bonus, builder bonus, Run to Jade bonus, or an accelerator bonus. Now, remember I briefly mentioned about those builder bonuses. In your first 9 months of working with us, you can earn an additional $19,000 in bonuses in those 9 months in cumulative volume. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a bonus program inside of a network marketing company. It's crazy to me that they're allowing it to be cumulative volume. So it means each month for this particular bonus, your volume stacks month over month over month over those 9 months to qualify for these bonuses. Now, let's chat about how you can get started with us. This is my favorite part, and you're going to hear why in just a minute. But our first package we have is our starter bundle. That is going to come with our daily health system, our award-winning daily health system, and our digestive enzyme enrich, all three of which are some of my favorite products. And then we have our builder pack. And in our builder pack, you're going to get an array of our best-selling products. A few of them in there that are my favorite are going to be that Activate, that Quench, and that Glow M powder. I actually mix those three together every single day, and it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Like it is so good. My grandson Blue, every time he comes over, he first wants to make it with me, which is the cutest thing you've ever seen. Like you just have to just see it. It's just so cute. But then he wants to drink the whole thing. It's that tasty that the 4-year-old will not give it back to his mini. And then we have my favorite bundle, which is our Elite Builder Bundle. So this bundle is going to be for somebody that's like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to do the thing. And here's why. Because you are going to get a free ticket to our next event with this bundle, which is going to be at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Stop it right now. We're going to Vegas together now. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. But seriously, you're going to get a free ticket to that event. You're also getting free enrollment. So that app you've seen, the website we talked about, all of the tools, all of the social media, all of the things you get your first 30 days of working with us, all of that you are getting for free with this bundle. And then you are also having a significant savings. You're getting all of our best-selling products. Everything you heard Sarah speak about tonight is in this bundle. And you're getting free shipping. Like it is a win, 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 win. And with this bundle, you get 500 in group volume, which is going to take you a third of the way to that first rank of J that you've seen us map out for you, where you could earn upwards of $1,500. This bundle is going to get you half the way there. So listen, friends, you just have to decide which one best suits your needs right now and get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this video tonight and tell them you're ready. You're ready to get started with us. I'm telling you, your only regret is going to be that you didn't start sooner. It really, really is. You're going to get to be a part of a fun culture, a fun community of people. And what's so cool about this community of people is that they're always striving to be better. So it just naturally elevates your life. It elevates your life in so many ways. It's so much bigger than the money and even the health. Just the person you become when you get surrounded by this many dreamers is just truly one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed in my life. So get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this, and we hope you have a good Friday night. Good night.